What's up, bag holders? Let's get it. First things first, let me pull up my spreadsheet here. You remember from yesterday, we sold Nike. Market was flat, and you can see that you can find the stocks that are set up to move with relative strength. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into my spreadsheet here, and let's see exactly what the returns are. We bought this thing on the 7th, and we sold it today. Boom. We probably didn't get the best price because we put the order in last night. That's all right. I'm not worried about getting the most. I'm just worried about consistently making cash. That's it. So it looks like a 6.07% return, which annualized is 221%. You know, it don't get much better than that. That's a pretty damn good run. And you can see we're at a possible resistance, but it could go higher. That's okay. I hope it does, because guess what? It's in my investing account. So that's why you have to separate the two. The investing account, none of that stuff is for sale. I don't care. You don't sell the goose that lays the golden eggs, right? All right. So let's go ahead and start with commodities. I like to start there, just get that knocked out. And Bitcoin. Oop. Looking for 30 RSI. This one we're trying to sell. Obviously, we missed this deal. It's okay. This one we're looking to buy. No. And this one has been kind of teetering. We're getting pretty close on getting rid of silver. And I think when we buy it again, just since the share price is reasonable, we'll probably sell premium to get in. So we'll take longer moves. It's okay. So let's go ahead and go through here. On the premium sell we have here on EBIX, we are up 57.14%. So that's going well. But like I said, that's set it and forget it. I'm not worried about that kind of thing. Our Edison order did fill, so I need to add that to the sheet. We put the order in yesterday, but we didn't know if that sucker would fill. All right, we'll switch back to the daily here. That's what's throwing that circle off. Looked like 100 moon, didn't it? All right. Let's look here. We bought some income, like we said. We bought our spinoff. And that looks like all the purchases. The market was technically down 2 pennies today, so we will use that to our advantage. And we're looking for sells real quick, right? These are all of our swing trade positions. And you can see things are going pretty good. But also keep in mind, yeah, the Nike thing sold or whatever, but you also have these positions that are either going to take a while or they might go down. You know, if you're used to everything going right all the time, you will be humbled eventually. All right. That one's close, 65. So we'll hang out another day or two. That one's close. What was the high of the day? 121, 34, 38. I'm actually okay with putting that in. What I'm seeing here is the highs match up over here. So if it can retest that high, 121.38, I'll be good to get rid of it. It frees it up, that capital up for use somewhere else. And I can't monitor this stuff during the day, and to be quite frank, I don't really want to anymore. Kind of burns you out. And doesn't look like it trades in the after hours, but that's all right. But if we can hit the high of the day, yeah, we'll let it fly. All right, that order's in. Yeah, we'll just clear all these alerts. And we'll just be a little premature on the exit. That's okay. All right. So you don't have to be perfect or even really that smart. You just got to stick with it. That's all it is. All right, the rest are the flips in order from smallest to largest. Now, the thing is, the market is down today 2 pennies, so we will be buying a flip today. And hopefully we have something already on the list. And then I do have something I want to discuss with you folks before we end off the video here. All right, nothing, huh? So we know which one we're buying, right? So if you haven't watched the other video, well, go watch it. Don't be that guy. But we'll take a share of EBIX. And the 662 price. Just taking baby small positions, right? 1%. It's like the old joke, eating an elephant, right? One bite at a time. It's all right. Can't have no ego. It doesn't help you anyways if you do. All right, so now the next step is we're looking for swing trades. There's the Russell. Transports is just a little market leading indicator. This one actually is close. 173.44. It needs another day, but this one's close. Russell's breaking out. All right. The high dividend account is doing what they do. They just don't typically move. Their superpower is sending out cash. So they're doing that. That's good enough. Over here, that's actually a good setup. But cash poor, I'm going to do a new series just twice a month when I get paid, and show more on this account. This one we're using for cash flow in the main account as well, so we will not be swing trading that. Can't do multiple strategies on the same stock. You just get so wound up. It's hard to figure out what your cost basis is and other things like that. $120.89. We needs another day. That was awful close, right? Southern. This one finally hit, didn't it? Southern Company. $67.11 is the price I like. I got a lot on my list, but I didn't start this way, So if you're listing that big, it's cool. 2710 versus 2703. This one hit as well. Bank of America. And so this should help you ease your tensions. I mean, and you don't just follow me. You can hold however long you want. But I'm going to go ahead and put for the closing print instead of the current lower price. Again, do whatever you want, but that's how I roll. And it was immediately filled. I got the 2756 fill. So we got that going for us. All right. Pow, ka-chow. And you can see it's just the flow of the market right now. So this is very irregular, I believe. I mean, we're gonna have periods where just nothing sets up, And that's where selling premium will come in, right? So everybody will kind of get their turn. That's where we were at. No 30, no 30. We just sold that one. Yeah. We just did it. That was close. Okay, what's going on here? No 30 hit. Wow. Close. And I mean, you move your own money, but I like the 30 hit because it shows like it went extreme. It was full momentum and then something invisible stopped it. I like that setup a lot too. We just got paid dividends from them last night. Ecolab. Target. Look at me now. All right. 112.56. Like it's up in the after hours. I don't know why it's not showing. It's probably the bid-ask spread that gets a little wonky. That's why I just put in the closing print for the most part. And if I get a better fill than that, like I did with Bank of America, that's just cool. That's just gravy, man. And we got filled right on the 56. So hit the target. It's like Grant Cardone always talks about the target. Gotta have a target. 56. And he's right. All right. So for a flat market BS day, opportunities still are coming up if you know where to look, right? And you know how to execute and you have the capital. That's the biggest thing. So if you're under capital, just stick to the first video, just the public account, and just, kind of learn from that. Because sometimes it's better to just wait off a day or two or a week or whatever. 74.26, that needs another day. That one's awfully close. Flour company. They used to send flour to our bakery. 102.78. It needs another day. That one's awfully close too. Cincinnati Financial. We'll buy that and ride that all the way to the skyline, huh? That was pretty bad. Alright. And some of these are just a setting up. That one's close. No 30 though. Wow. That's a nice one. Price tends to move in the same direction. So when you have a bigger universe, especially with multiple different sectors, you will start to see the same candle shapes. You just see them over and over again. Look like a pretty good dividend snipe, don't it? Hold it for a few days and get a full quarter dividend. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you can speed up time. There it is, isn't it? 71 cent. That's the one we've been waiting on. Colgate. $72.08 looks like the price for me. Always feels good buying stock. Something about it. I actually got it filled at 72.07, which was a very nice surprise. And we're going to ride that train. Think people are done brushing their teeth? Think we're over that? Well, if you look at the news since Ozempic, hell, nobody's even going to eat anymore. I swear, we got some of the dumbest people make it on TV. Oh, Lordy. I saw somebody on the Kramers trying to buy Levi's because he thinks people's going to lose so much weight they're going to have to buy more jeans. Some people will. But I don't know. I'm just not much of a trend guy. I just like to buy the stuff that makes stupid common sense and just hang on to it. That's a nice setup, too, for a dividend snipe. Bank of Montreal. What the hell we got here? Stanley Black & Decker, 82.52. That's a hit again. 83.81 is the print. It's kind of cool that the orders are getting filled, too, so I can keep the spreadsheet up to date. And 83.81. We'll just get a little sliver of every pie here. It's just the whole market overall in the same. We got filled too, 83.81 on the fill. And when the market's in rotation, you got to have your money ready. People say don't time the market or whatever, but that's why you have your investing account that says no matter what happens, we're just going to hold, right? We're just holding. Can't bluff me out of my hand. I'm all in. That's kind of the deal. And of course, that's been proven to work. There'll be some rough stretches, though. There's decade stretches where nothing happens. So we got other strategies to create cash flow. It's really quite that simple. And that helps you compound. Chevron. No 30. No 30. It's a beautiful run. Look at that. It's a beautiful run, too. That one's looking close. There's our water company. Okay, this one actually might have went 79.31. It did. Even though it's closing up here, the 5 crossed to 20. It happened. That just happened. EWR. Not a very exciting company. But I believe folks will probably still drink water and flush their toilets and stuff. So it's not just a new fad or something. Okay. I just did the 79.29 and nothing happened. So we'll put that on the watcher there. But the order's in. If it doesn't fill, don't shed a tear. Look at all these opportunities we get. The market's full of opportunities. It's just which strategy are you going to utilize, like different tools. Get where we were, I think somewhere around here. Boom. That's a hit, isn't it? Yep. And again, if you look at this one, 24.21 was the closing print, but it is trading lower than that now. So you think, well, I'm just going to put it at the lower price. Well, go ahead. But I ain't. Some of those after hours prices are a little funky. So I like to let them work in my advantage through the sell orders. And then just take them. See, look, it moved. See? So maybe you put the lower order in, you don't get filled, but I just got filled. 27 or 24.21. I just got filled. So I don't have to worry about it. I can get my spreadsheet going. You know, I got put my little circle on there. We're gonna be good to go. Everything's cool. And that's how that works. Pow. And some of these, we may hold them for a long time, man. So that's why I said don't get too optimistic when you see all these sales, and I'm talking about 200+% and all this stuff on annualized returns. That's a real number, but you got to average them all out, right? This one needs another day. That was pretty good though. Yeah, no 30. 92.90, that's a hit. That's a hit. Same thing here. But conversely, I don't care that it's trading up. I'm not going to put that post-market price in. If it don't drop down to the close today, then I guess I'm just not going to get any. And that's okay. 93.39 on the order. I got filled, see? 93.39. So, can't believe everything you see. That's what they say, right? Oh, this opportunity we got. So blessed today. All right. We should almost be done, too. Y'all starting to see some of the same shapes and stuff play out? Is it starting to make some sense? I still think there's an element of this that probably just over confuses folks. But I still think there's value here, or else I wouldn't share it at all. I could do this without the camera on. I'd be just fine. All right. Oh, Cisco is a dog. 53.91. That's a hit. Sunk my battleship. One more for the road, baby. Always down to buy the dogs. All right. Order 53.94 is what I put in. You put in whatever the hell you want. Filled. Even cheaper. So they say the secret to happiness is low expectations. So they exceeded my expectations. I'm happy. I got filled at 53.92 a share. There is one more thing I wanted to touch on too, as far as premium on EBIX. Okay, Oh, shoot, I canceled that already. Ugh. I'm going to visually show you, but I guess we can talk through it. No, it wasn't. It was on. Let's talk about In the Money for a little bit while I just ramble here. It was VGR. So you can see here we're at a $10.99 price, and currently I have an average of 11 and a quarter. So I'm 2% off of the price. Now, when you look at the options chain, it's actually very, very wide uh, strike price differences. So there's a $10 call I could sell or a $12.50 call. So there's not like an $11 call. If there was, I could probably just do that. But currently, I just have a sell order in to sell the shares outright. Okay. But I do have multiple hundreds of shares. So also something to keep in mind is you can sell the call for under the current price, which is called in the money, right? As long as your premium covers what you're looking to sell. So for me, 11 and a quarter, I want to make 11.36 to get my 1% on the flip, right? So if I can sell the $10 call and get a $1.36 on the premium, that's just the same, right? That's exactly the same way to work it out. So you can hit it from multiple different angles and pretty much guarantee your sell, because even if the price never hits 11.36 or it starts going and it comes back down, as long as it closes above 10, you still get rid of your shares and you get to collect the money. So, and if it drops below 10, you still get to collect $137 per every 100 shares you got, which is really good. I mean, that's like over 10%. You know what I'm saying? So for right now, the $10 call is actually selling for $90. So we're close. So that was the only thing I was wanting to bring up in addition to that. Just some of these stocks don't do well with options or whatever just because the strike prices are whippy. But when the price gets close to the strike price, additional opportunities arise. In just the normal account for the beginners, I don't want to be introducing a lot of advanced concepts or anything like that. But there are more things than just price that affect an option price. So you have, volatility and stuff like that, and time and things like that. So being that we're pretty close, I'm looking for like 3% move here. I'm just going to hang out. But if I was desperate to get rid of this, if I go to November 17th, the premium is $1.23. So we're close, right? So say I went out to December, that's $1.56. So instead of, just taking the 1%, you can lock in a almost guarantee. Nobody knows what's going to happen, especially between now and December. That's why I'm not going to do it, right? I'd rather just sell the stock outright and move on. But for something that would expire on Friday, for an extra day or two, I'm willing to put that on for a more surefire sell. Okay, and some additional income to boot. So I hope that makes a little sense. Sorry I didn't have the visual up. I had already closed out the other one, but maybe next time, huh? So as I eventually shut up here, 30 minutes, yeah. I love this stuff, man. I could talk about this stuff forever, and I'm not on the clock on this. I just get off of work and I'm going through my stuff. This is the funnest stuff I do all day, man. So I hope y'all have a nice evening. Thanks for watching. If you stuck till the end, hit the like for me. Let's do that. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. Peace out.